Noligent here in Lucedale, Mississippi at Palestine Gardens. Let's go check it out.
Welcome to Noligent. Let the good times roll. In this episode, we do a tour of Palestine Gardens Replica of the Holy Land in our Mississippi Tourist Roadside Attractions Review Guide as we do a walkthrough tour. Palestine Gardens is located in Lucedale, Mississippi at 201 Palestine Gardens Road, which is about 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 138 miles away from the New Orleans French Quarter. This is a replica of the Holy Land built in miniature, which is designed as an educational and spiritual tour from the Christian perspective. The brochure says, "Experience the land of Bible during the life of Jesus." A guided tour will take you across the Jordan River to visit the cities of Jericho, Herod's fortress, palace, the Herodium, and nearby Bethlehem, Jerusalem, Calvary, and the empty tomb of Jesus. Then on the road to Emmaus, you'll see the caravan shop of Beros, ruins of Bethel, as well as many other cities of the Old and New Testament as they would have appeared in the 1st century AD. The districts of Judea, Samaria, and Galilee, including the mountain plains, the Sea of Galilee, the Dead Sea, are all presented. This tour is about an hour. There is no admission charge, and a golf cart is available for those having special needs that can't walk the quarter-mile path. The other side of the brochure has their website and an email address. Their days, hours, and months open are Tuesday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Sunday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., and closed on Mondays. And February, 1st Saturday to 2nd Saturday in December. And I would probably call or email to double check to see what their hours are on the day you plan to attend, and I would say at least plan for an hour or more to get the full tour experience, as getting the guided tour makes this a much different experience than if you just walk through it on your own. So I certainly would suggest you do the guided tour version to really understand all of the things here. This place has been under constant construction and updating since it first got its start in the 50s and then officially opened in 1960. So there's been a lot of things developing here for quite a while, and those developments are continuing. So as we do this tour, you'll see plenty of things that are being worked on as they've got to maintain it, but they're also adding lots of new things as well. So here we go through the entrance gate to this trail. And this is a nice, pleasant walk. It's, a nice quarter-mile path here that should be pretty good for most people. And they do have some golf cart options for those that aren't able to walk all through this lovely nature trail. So you get a pleasant nature trail experience along with all the other things of seeing the Holy Land in miniature. So plenty of people should be entertained and learn a lot of interesting things about this place on the tour. So it is certainly a place that might be better experienced in better weather than in less good weather. So certainly do check that weather report before heading out here, as this is an all outdoor experience for the most part. Now they do have an indoor bathroom that you can use. It's open to the public. So that at least is one indoor thing available. But I would bring water or any other things you might need to keep yourself comfortable here. So there are so many things to see and read and observe here. It is going to be impossible to cover everything in this one short video. So just be prepared to see lots of so many different things and items here as you go through. You could certainly spend a very long time here getting all of the views in. So here is one of the miniature cities to check out. And there are many of those. A lot of fantastic things to see throughout. Now, I'm not sure exactly what the scale ratio they've done here, if these are really archaeologically correct representations of the places. They're, probably ballparkish. As somebody with an anthropology background and knowing the importance of archaeology, we have some good ideas of some of this. Not quite sure how accurately everything is depicted here, but it's still a good experience to see everything. Now they've got plenty of things that will obviously not be accurate with the color of the water there. That was not actually the color of the Dead Sea, so there's a lot of imagination you're going to do as you proceed through here. and that still makes it a good experience overall, as it is what it is, and there's a lot to enjoy. So don't overanalyze too much. Just go with the flow and enjoy it, especially with your guided tours. You're going to learn a lot of great things, especially if you enjoy more of an illustrated version of a lot of the Bible stories. So I'll just let you enjoy this tour on your own as we proceed forward and see a little more work happening there as they're continuing to update things, repair things, and add new things. So up ahead we have Jerusalem, and this is the largest, most impressive of the reproduction miniature cities they have here that I saw, at least. So this was the big main event for me. Your experience could vary, of course. So there is so much more stuff out here than I thought there would be. I was expecting something that would be more closely put together, a much shorter experience. This is a place with a whole lot of stuff going on. And you can explore here for a lot longer than an hour without a doubt if you're doing the tour. That could also go longer or shorter depending on how much time you have to do it. You certainly could do a much longer tour than an hour without a doubt to cover all of the wondrous multiple themes that are all throughout this area. So this is just a much bigger, larger, and at the same time miniature world than I thought it would be. So a very fascinating experience and a beautiful nature trail walk as well. So even as we're coming here towards our end of the tour, there's still a lot of just pleasant experiences walking in the outdoors here. So at some point they probably will add more stuff that will extend for the full length of all of this area as well. And the future is going to hold a lot of interesting things for this place, I would imagine. So certainly if you're in the area, it is a very unique and interesting place. And they've got plenty of nice little benches here as well to just kind of sit, meditate, ponder on things. So they have lots of spaces and places here just to take a little relaxation break from the world and have some time to just do what you need to do. Of course, they've got water hoses and construction stuff going on as well, showing that they are continually always working on things here. And as we're headed back to the start area where most people will park, where the bathrooms are, and the tours begin, it is certainly a beautiful path right here. And we can look ahead and see there's a structure right there. Not sure if that's something people live in or not, or if it's more of a maintenance shed. And then we come upon this paved path. There's what looks like a church with a bell in it. I'm not sure if it used to be a church or if this was just one of the artistic structures. So there's lots of interesting mysteries and unknowns to be determined still here, unless you're faster and better about asking your tour guide than I was. And so even around this area, plenty of interesting things to check out and see, and more pleasant spaces and places all over. So I just certainly think you could take many days probably to see every little detail here. So thanks so much to Palestine Gardens for a really interesting and fascinating time. And thanks so much to all of you out there for tuning into the Knowledge channel, especially to my Patreons. Now, if you would take a moment just to share this video with any of your friends or contacts that would enjoy it, that really would help me with that YouTube algorithm. And then tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people. Knowledge here, and thanks so much for watching. And just go ahead and destroy this video right here to keep up with the fun.